Enjoy the day. She's present now. It's here now. Do it now. And yes, that's very easy for me to say. Absolutely. Hold on, because I'm stunning. Hold on. Okay, back to what I was saying. You have to live life for you, okay? No one else is going to tell you what you should or should not be doing. No one else is coming to save you. Ooh, okay? And I'm telling you this from a place of like love. We have all been through, well, I'm not going to say all of us. I'm going to speak about me and me only on this. That's what I'm going to do. And then if you relate, you relate. If you don't, okay. I have been intentionally living my life for me for the last few weeks, for the last few months. I have been only doing things that bring me happiness and that brings me peace. Anything at any time that could potentially disrupt my happiness, disrupt my peace, can get the fuck on. Very politely. Actually, with all due respect, it can get the fuck on, period. If you are not at the capacity to deal with other people's BS, you need to tell them straight up, be like, hey, I don't have that time for that. I don't have the energy for that. I'm going through things myself. You know what I'm saying? I have things going on right now. In a world where everything happens to everyone at any time, I have to make sure that I have the capacity to make sure I'm able to handle what's happening to me first, so that I'm able to be anything, valuable to anything else that I'm going to give. For example, I like to say that I'm a battery. If I start off at 100% and now I'm plugging up different things into me, which would be a relationship, which would be school, which would be work, which would be whatever that I choose to do. These things are going to drain energy from me, no matter what I'm going through, because at the end of the day, we're just talking about batteries right now. We're talking about the energy that I have for things. If they're constantly draining my battery and I have not recharged myself, my source is trash. It's not going to be able to perform how I want it to perform to the things that I'm trying to connect to it. Even if you have your thing plugged up, even if you're plugging yourself up trying to recharge while you have those other things plugged up to you, it's still not working properly. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now you have a deficit on where the energy is going. It's spread out too much. It's not enough on me. So what you need to do is take those things that can be unplugged, whether it be for the time being or forever, and unplug them. People and things will feel how they're going to feel about that, but that has nothing to do with you. Because again, we are on earth to sustain ourselves and be the best versions of ourselves. And if I'm putting myself before everyone else and everyone else's needs matter before mine, then it's an issue already. If people cannot understand that I need to put me first and I need to do things for me because that needs to happen, what we talking for? Honestly, if you got the answers, drop it below. Actually, I don't care, because I feel, in my personal opinion, for my life and me, if you have an issue with me putting me first and making sure that I'm okay and I'm happy and at peace with this crazy world where anything and everything can happen, you're the issue, ma'am. You're the issue, sir. You're the issue person, and I have no problem cutting you off. Call me weird, call me moving funny, call me all the names in the sun. Been there, done that, got the promotion. It does not faze me. Now, once upon a time, not long ago, I did. And I still have my moments where I slip up, and I have little moments where I feel like I'm wrong for putting me first. That's because I've been putting other people first for so long. My interests, my likes. That even goes down to the people I choose to associate with. The people that I call my friends, I take that word so serious now. And I think overall, I had a thing of taking words very lightly and using words very lightly. So if I call you my friend, if I call you my best friend, if I call you my family, if I call you my bestie, there's requirements for that slot. If you're not meeting it at any point in time, you're going to get removed. Okay? And that's just what's going to happen at this point in my life. Again, at first I wasn't really with that. I would be like, oh, well, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Now, oh, what if they'll feel this way? How about how I've been feeling for the last few minutes, few moments, few years that I've been with this person? Have I felt okay? Have I felt like my feelings have mattered to them? Hell no. And when those things were happening, it was some simple shit. Like a decision on what should we do today? They would say, oh, let's do this, this, and that. I'm like, oh, okay, that ain't really my vibe, but I'll do it for you. I'll bring up some stuff like, oh, I want to go to the park. I want to walk. I want to go sightseeing. I'm lame. Don't nobody want to do that. It's too hot. It's too cold. What we gonna do outside? Don't forget I even said it. Forget it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna move on. You can stay right there. Cool. Have fun with that. That's what I'm gonna start doing. That's what you should start doing. If people acting like your request to have good time and to bond is an issue, baby, they don't need to be around you. There are people out here who are gonna be able and willing and wanting to meet your needs without you even having to tell them to. People will meet your love language without making you feel like you are an issue, without making it feel like you are a problem, without making it feel like you are too much. I've been told I've been asking for too much for so long by so many people in my previous friend groups and previous family members. I'm doing too much. I'm asking for too much. I'm not being realistic. No. I have standards and I have boundaries that you are not meeting and that you want to cross. That's what it is. You don't want to take the time to reevaluate. Girl, slow down. You're getting passionate. You're getting hot and bothered. I know. But calm down. Get yourself together and then get this message. What did I do? What did I just do? I talked to myself. You can call me crazy all you want to, baby, but you need to be talking to yourself. If you're not talking to yourself, that's going to be very clear too. Let's talk about that for a second. Oh, yes, let's talk about it. If you're not talking to yourself, if you're not your own consultant when you're trying to figure out what you should be doing with your life, what are you doing? It's your life. You're living it. No one else is. You can get advice from other people, absolutely, but your final decisions need to be made with you and God. And if you're not religious, you're spiritual, you and your higher peak. Your higher being, okay? Everybody else gonna throw their perspectives and their ideas and their feelings onto you. That's just how life works. Unprovoked, they will do it all the time. But at the end of the day, if you are not able to sit down with yourself and figure out things that are best for you, that's gonna make you most happy, that's gonna make your life most fulfilled, we can't even be friends. We can't even talk. You should have conversations with yourself on the regular. You should check in with yourself on the regular. Don't be afraid of you. A lot of people run from themselves. A lot of people run from the things that they're supposed to be doing. That's why they have to be overstimulated all the time. You ever seen people who have to stay in front of multiple screens or doing something? People who can't sit in silence too long. It's just too much. Oh my God, it's too quiet. People who can't live their lives without drama and BS. People who always in something. People who always got the tea. Girl, that's not tea. I don't give a fuck about the tea. Because it's not tea. That's bullshit. How dare you say we're having tea? I show up in my good goddamn gowns. Makeup done, hair snatched, ready for my plate of tea. And you pull up with literal bullshit. Hot and steamy with the flies fresh. That's what it is. I don't want to talk about no negative news. I am very much so the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wiz. Don't you bring me no bad news. I don't want to hear nan part of it. It's enough me trying to fight my own bad news that I could create in my own mind. It's enough trying to keep my own mind positive about the life that I'm living. Trying to stay in my own lane, have a good perspective on life, to be optimistic. It's enough trying to keep myself happy and positive, trying to do the things that I need to do, than rather dealing with you and trying to figure out why you doing the things you're doing. I don't need you to add on your extra BS onto what I'm trying to do myself. Not to say we don't all have issues and some people need to vent, absolutely. But again, that goes back to my first point. If I don't have the capacity to deal with it, you have to respect that. And if I come to you, I expect you to say the same shit to me, because I don't want to even talk to you on some serious stuff If you don't have the capacity, I understand, because I'm not gonna always have the capacity. Okay? But you always in some bullshit. You never talking about nothing positive. You not ever talking about the successful moves you're making in life. You're not talking about how you getting close to yourself, how you getting close to God, how you've motivated to do this and this and that, and how you've accomplished this goal. Girl, what we talking about? You talking about the same shit, the same stuff, going to the same parties, same kicking it, same vibe. I don't care about that no more. I want intelligence. I want intention. I want intentional people who live intentional lives. All that, I'm just vibing, I'm just, girl, that's cool. You can do that, absolutely, because we all have a choice in this world. But at the same time, I don't have to choose to participate in you just vibing. Because a lot of the just vibing ain't just vibing. It's just vibing on some bullshit. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Be nice to yourself. Work on yourself. If every time I come around my friends and all we have to talk about is what happened in the past and remember wins, we ain't got nothing to really be talking about. You have not contributed anything positive and loving and inspirational to my heart or my mind. You've just been giving me the tea all of our relationship. I don't care about that. It's messy. I don't care about mess. I want to know positive stuff. I want to have a good time. I want to be inspired. And if I can't do that, we don't need to be talking. What have you done new for yourself? How have you expanded? How have you loved yourself today? That's what I want to know. I don't care about, oh my God, remember back when it was busting. It was fun back then. Hey, remember when? We're not there no more. We're here. We're in the present. Let's act like it. It's cool to reminisce and have a good laugh. Absolutely. But if that's all we ever do, because again, we're not focused on what we should be doing right now. We're not trying to accomplish nothing. And again, I'm not saying you're supposed to be conquering the world every day. I don't expect myself to. But I'm also not expecting myself to just be sitting idly doing some BS. I am going to intentionally work on myself. Every day when I go home and I go to bed, my goal is to say that I am extremely happy with what I've done for myself today. I have gotten closer to my goals. I have gotten closer to myself. I have worked on myself to the point where I've gotten closer to God today. That's what I want to be able to say. Not that I made this amount of money. I own this type of business. I cut off these many people. I don't care about that. All of that's going to come as I work on me. It all starts with you. Okay? Look at yourself. Do work on yourself. And as you work on yourself and you're getting the things that you need, you're getting your blessings, you're getting your opportunities. Again, that's going to be the confirmation you need when people say you're acting different. How am I acting weird and different and funny and I'm dirty and I'm wild for moving on and I'm fake for da 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 and I'm this and that and that? How? And my life is still elevating. That's God's confirmation for myself. And that's another key you have to learn as you live this life, I've learned, is to block out that noise. Because that's all it is noise. That's one of the keys, is to put on your noise cancellation headphones. When people get to talking their BS you don't want to hear, you don't need to hear. It's all around you. It's going to be around you forever. I am not above or below anybody, and no one is above or below me. If I can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. God damn it. It's all a choice. Everything is a choice. Be a better person. Do it. Be it for you.